located together. And one time I just thought I need to go meet with the rabbi. So I asked my assistant to set up an appointment, and went over there to meet with him. And he was there to meet me at the door, and he was really nervous. He said, "You're not going to sell your books here." And I goes, "I didn't come to sell any books from you." He said, "Well, what do you want?" I mean, he was agitated. And I said, "Well, you know, I've studied churches, and I've studied it, you know, for many years." And I said, you know, one of the curses that will come upon anyone or any nation or anything that would come upon somebody is for the shedding of innocent blood. And I said, I know that the church has, the institutional church, but the church in history has been responsible for shedding much innocent Jewish blood. And I'm just here to say, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do about it, but I would like to do something about it. Because I believe that the church has a curse on it for the shedding of that innocent blood. And we've got to address that. Well, he let down all of his defenses really fast, and pretty soon he's leading me all through the synagogue, showing me everything. And then, you know, we're developing a relationship, and I'm really doing this for the purpose. I really believe it. I believe the church has a curse in general, and there are different levels of curses and everything else, which are judgments from God that are discipline from God. You understand that? And when they come, it's so that it gets our attention, so that we can repent, so that we can get rid of this. So anyway, I'm just pursuing that. And, you know, with this rabbi, and then all of a sudden, one of our staff members lived next door to one of his synagogue members, and the husband got cancer and was dying. So they just went next door to see him as neighbors and just said, and is there anything we can do to help him? And the wife said, yes, if you could just keep my kids while I visit my husband in the hospital, that would be a huge help. And so they were doing that, and then she said, you know, on Friday nights, we go to this Christian meeting, and we would have to take your kids with us. Is that okay? And she said, yeah, sure, go ahead and take them. Well, the kids end up meeting Jesus, meeting the Lord. You know? And so they go back and lead their dad to the Lord. He's not dying, but he's a member of the synagogue. And then he says he wanted me to do his funeral. And, you know, we were sending people over, ministering to him, helping him, and ministering to him in the hospital. And anyway, it came up. So I called this rabbi and I said, look, we didn't intend for this to happen. I said, I would never apologize for anyone coming to the Lord. I said, matter of fact, really happy about that, but it wasn't intentional. And, but you know, obviously, he wants me to do his funeral. And I was expecting the rabbi to be really upset, and his response was, I think that is great. We would love for you to do the funeral. And we'll send our cantor over with you, and she can just walk you through everything you need to do. So anyway, I did it. And I'm sharing this for a reason. I didn't know how to do a Jewish funeral. They had, to me, it looked like hundreds of family members that had come down from New York for the funeral. I'm the only Gentile in the place that I know of, except for our worship leader, Leonard Jones, who had taken with me, and to play the violin, do some stuff, whatever. But anyway, I'm just fumbling through this thing, and I get up to do the message, and I just said, look, I am a Christian pastor. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. And, you know, when I said, but I want to tell you what an honor it is to be here with you. And I told him about the blessing that was upon Abraham, that his seed would be a blessing upon all the families on the face of the earth. And I said, you know, that prophecy has already been fulfilled. And I told them all the ways that they had been a blessing to all the families on the face of the earth. And I went into all the great things that the Jewish people have been, and just talked about how thankful we were to have them as our neighbors. And anyway, it turned into a party. Matter of fact, the wife came up, took the mic, and said, "Can I throw a funeral or what?" She really did. But, you know, and I'm fumbling through it. I don't know how to say it. I'm just doing the best I can. It worked. And sometimes we don't know how to build that bridge. I say just try. Just do anything. And the Lord can use it in a great way. But